If you've gone through the phases of building and making money and serving people, and you are still struggling selling to new people, user retention, it might be that you are still trying to force yourself into a box of this is how it should work. Just for fun today, I wanted to craft a business that would make my wife, Alessia, completely hate her life. And the reason why I'm telling you about this is because if you follow me until the end, you realize that many decisions that you've taken while building your business might not be suitable for who you are. Let's start with describing what Alessia is like. She's a people person. She's the opposite of me. I like to stay in a cave building things, and she loves to stay around, away from the computer, talking to people, interacting with them, doing physical activities. Movement has been her life. I mean, she was a professional ballerina, right? Then she doesn't want to micromanage anyone. So she hates one-on-one. She wants to build communities because that's when she really thrives, out of conversations, out of activities that she can do with the group, and the energy that the group will give her back, because that's what she does. She inspires people, and people take care of her as well in the group setting. She doesn't want to stay in front of a computer for a long time. She doesn't really want to do social media where she's stuck on her phone or on cameras that much. So let's see if I can find a way to make her life miserable with this new business that I designed for her. Her main offer will be a one-on-one, high-touch coaching, right? Perfect for her. Which means there's not going to be pre-made content. It's all delivered live, trading time for money. And every session is delivered in Zoom video, so front of the screen. Her secondary offer is a group coaching program, but delivered in cohorts. So every single time she'll have to deliver the same exact program for the new group, again on Zoom. How does she grow social media? With YouTube, of course, high quality, high production YouTube videos that require her to be in the studio recording pretty much all the time. The email list is grown by building lead magnets, free lead magnets that she can mention in her videos on YouTube. And every month they need to be different so that the audience stays engaged and she can grow more and more and more. But also it means that she needs to keep on creating new little resources for free on her computer every single month. And also as a launching strategies, she would do a huge, big launch every at least 4 months where she's gonna deliver a free online event that needs to be promoted for more than a month long, again through videos, etc., etc. Okay, I can stop here. And actually for fun, I showed the list of features of this imaginary business to Alessia, and she said, this makes me want to vomit. Even though many people have adopted the very same strategies and models and made millions with it. This is the point of this video. It doesn't matter if something works, because truth to be told, everything, if backed up by the right energy and by the right motivation, can work. Literally any strategies. We've been invited to dinners with Kajabi heroes which are achieved a certain amount of success with their online businesses, and when we sat down at that table we heard about the most different strategies and models around the table. They all had the different strategies, different way of doing things, and they were all making a lot of money, serving a lot of people in so many different ways. So anything works. But I feel like the people that really make it, the people that really are scaling beyond what even believe is possible, are doing so because they've leveled up. They leveled up in a way that they realize that yes, everything works, but not everything can work for me. So when you stop chasing revenue and you start thinking about what comes natural to you, what your character traits are, what you want your lifestyle to look like, that's when you get in charge of your own life and craft a business that reflects that needs to adapt to that. I'll give you an example. For our coaching business, we are thinking about not offering Zoom calls anymore, because Boxer and audio only coaching is plenty. It's more than enough to people to have a support that they need. We create a curriculum for them to go through the basics, so we don't have to repeat ourselves. I create offers in a way that there is recurring revenue built in, so that even if people cannot manage to finish what I had in mind for them for the next 6 weeks, they can still stay in the program, pay us for our support, and go on their own pace and get supported in a way that it's more tailored to their phase of life, not what I believe the program should be followed and what pace. When you've done enough of this, when you are ready to change and change the paradigm, what has to be on what an online business should look like, then you start thinking, okay, but what can work for me? Now you have all of the ingredients that build an online business. You know how to create content, you know how to create offers, you know how to record videos and create curriculum, courses, and the tech behind it, how to upload it on a platform. It might be Kajabi, it might be something else. After you've done all of this, after you started launching, if you experienced launching and you know how exhausting that feels, but also how powerful it is, once you know how it is to deliver one-on-one to clients or one-to-many or just on membership with just content, if you've gone through the phases of building and making money and serving people, and you are still struggling about maybe user retention, maybe selling to new people, maybe enjoying the process as you go, it might be that you are still trying to force yourself into a box of the this is how it should work feeling to an online business, which I think it's counterproductive. I think the real level up you do when you stop all the madness that is dragging you down and is making you feel anxious every month because you have to maybe launch, or maybe you need to find a new one-on-one client, otherwise there's nobody in the pipeline. That is a model and an offer tweak that you can change and fix forever, but it only comes down to how much you are aware of yourself, how much you want to redefine your values, your standards, and your boundaries. Because until you change, until you start respecting yourself for how you want to conduct your life and how you want to be treated by other people as well, and how you want to serve them in a way that reflects the best way you can serve them, nothing will change. Because anything works, but I guarantee you, if you find the best strategy in the world, the best funnel, the best copy that made millions or billions for somebody else, it's not going to help you. The real transformation starts when you are ready to change things. And Alessia and I are incredibly talented at guiding people through this process. Like, I personally can see, after analyzing all of the assets that somebody's done, I can see through them and see what they love, what they built, the potential, and how they want to conduct their life. What we are great at is to analyze everything they've done and show them a different way. But that requires them to be ready for it. Because business, it's mechanically simple. Build a cohort, build a one-on-one offer, create a curriculum. That's stuff that's easy to build. But are you able to charge more? Are you able to serve people without hand-holding them all the time? Are you able to let go of all of the hard work that you are still lingering on because you feel like you're not worthy? And I don't want to go too deep here, but if you feel like you've reached a glass ceiling now, it might be not because you don't know enough, you don't know enough strategies, you don't know how to put them in practice, but because you feel deep inside you need to level up for this to happen. If you need a guide, Alessia and I, that's what we do every day. And when you're ready, you find the link in the description and you find a way to apply to work with us, and it'll be the best thing of your life. But for the time being, if you need new ideas on how to remanage your model and make your model more sustainable for you but still delivering high value to your clients, I've created a video where I explain the concept of proximity offers, which can keep your business model lean, simple, and enjoyable to deliver. And if you want to know more about it, this is the video you should watch right now.